Okay, hello. So I noticed my microphone is actually a little bit where'd I go here? Sound settings. The microphone is really low on YouTube. Alert volume. Where's the input? Input level. This is one, right? Scarlett Solo USB. I thought I could like increase the volume somehow. I can adjust it on my it's kind of annoying because it's fine when I talk to like colleagues, but maybe I'm just not putting it close enough to my mouth. Maybe I should try to turn it up. Okay, I'll try turning it up a little bit. Let's do some gain. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, let's try this. Cool. Okay, so I'm super excited about this assistant. But I've been spending a lot of money on OpenAI. I can show you. So if we go to my usage, so like during April, I've spent like 100 over 100. Well, I hit my, I guess here, $120. And the thing is, what I noticed is that I actually removed it already, but I had retrieval. I had retrieval, and it turns out retrieval. I had a lot of what's it called? Documentation from Firebase. And what the point is that retrieval in itself doesn't cost much. But what retrieval does is add to tokens to any prompts. So it kind of fills up the token limit on any prompt with context from documentation or whatever you upload. And typically it won't like put everything in there. It will be very specific, but since I think it's because I have like Firebase documentation, it actually fills up a ton of tokens. So I completely removed that now, also to see how it performs, and then we're going to explore rather putting documentation as embedding. So I'll rather allow, just like you can search code embeddings, and well, I kind of have doc embeddings here. That's actually markdown files. Should probably change that. So that you could actually search like documentation. So what I'll do is I produce the embeddings like locally in the client, and then the AI can ask for specific things when it needs to. And then we have to add to the prompt that it can actually do that. But that's really interesting. But before we do that, we're just going to code a bit on the application itself. Though I think I need to fill up with some more money. I don't think I should increase my limit. Just gonna... I think I can go to billing and I can like fill up some money. Oh, I do have some money. Okay, so let's just use it now and see. Yeah, okay, cool. So what I worked on is I've added what is this? Whatever. I've added like a browser bar. We can take a look. Let's see. Seriously? Or maybe I didn't have the... Oh, sorry. I need to do npm install. I forgot to install the latest version of Impact. And then we'll watch. And then hopefully it should work now. Let's see. Boop. Yeah. Let's open this project. It'll run it. Hopefully. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, interesting. It actually ran the... What the hell? What's the problem? Oh, I can't see the... Oh, get app view state. Yeah, I added some stuff yesterday. Maybe we should put this on the other side so we can actually use it. Let's see, something like that. Okay. So I'm going to add a browser class. That's what I'm thinking about. So in the workspace, we're going to have an actual browser. But what I don't quite understand now is that I have this concept of the app view, which is the browser view. And it's like in the editor, and it shouldn't be there. It should really be part of the workspace. So we need to move some stuff. Because app view should be, it shouldn't be here. It should just be in the... Yeah, so we should actually generate the whole browser view inside the workspace, which means we need to move the... Yeah, so I think we're gonna pass in the main window instead. And then we're gonna take this stuff. We're going to remove the view here. This state, where's the typing for this editor state? It shouldn't have a view, and it shouldn't have a mode either. That's part of the workspace has a mode. Not okay. So we're gonna move a lot of stuff here. So let's do one at a time. So first of all, this should be a browser window, main window, and then we're going to basically create the app view here, browser view. So the way we're gonna do this is just gonna say this dot browser app view equals this create app view, and then we're gonna create a private method as we do. Create app view. Oops. Yeah, and then we're also gonna have... Oh, did I add the main view here? No, we're also gonna have this battery stuff. I don't have a... It's so sucky that they don't have like I'm gonna try inserting that. I don't think it will help, but we'll have enough. I only have like an hour to stream. Main window is browser window. So let's set that first. This dot browser main window equals params dot main window. And now we can create our set view bounds and then return that view. And then set view bounds. So we're gonna add that as well. And then we're gonna move these things here over. And then we're gonna move some more stuff, I guess. yeah, so we're gonna have this resizer. It's gonna be part of creating the app view. Okay, so I think, okay, let's just do it like this. We don't need a check anymore. So when it's resized, we are setting the bounds. We don't have a mode anymore. Oh, did I? Yeah. So there's no editor client state. It has a mode. It's rather the works. Yeah, we have to. Oh, yeah. I think we're gonna generate like we have an editor state and then we have a workspace state. So we actually have to create the workspace state, which is workspace client state. Oh my god, we have to actually create that. Okay, we just have to punch through this. So this is where we have the mode. Where the hell do we have the mode? Mode. And then we have, okay, so we have app view state, and I'm wondering if I think it's fine. Let's just operate with and mode here is always, now there's no idle mode anymore. And we don't need a specific app view state. We could just browser is loaded. Let's just do that for now. We have to clean up a lot of stuff here. So workspace would be new state, workspace, get state. Or get client state, or client state. And I guess we don't need or do we need workspace there? No, we don't actually need workspace there even. Because what we're going to do is we're going to subscribe specifically to workspace state. So let's remove that. So that means we don't need the workspace client state here. We just have a workspace, and that's functional, and then yeah, and then we need these things to be inside workspace instead. We don't have to check this. And then we have yeah, this state. So we need to create a state for this. This app view. Cool. We'll do something similar. I guess we can just do this app view. And then in the editor, we set workspace, but we don't set, yeah. And then these two, they need to happen in the actual workspace. Yeah, we should yeah, I'm gonna change these to be, so instead of like having disposable listener and then handle the thing, we're just gonna call this.handle terminal input, and that does all this stuff. Ah, god damn it, we're gonna spend so much time on this. So we're gonna have this handle assistant message, and we're rather gonna do this. We don't need that anymore. And then we actually just perform that change here. That's so much better. I'm gonna clean up the constructor. So, well, I guess I can do. Why did it? Oh. What did I do? Oh, okay. I think we need to do this. Okay, this one isn't that bad, right? Okay, we're gonna keep those because those are just kind of proxies to the assistant. And these are also very simple. These are proxies. Okay, let's not spend too much time with this. I can clean that up later. Okay, so now we need to introduce the actual workspace state. I don't actually have like workspace state. So let's call it workspace state first. And I think that might be that can be the same. Like in the editor, I have like editor state and then editor client state because some of it is not serializable and shouldn't be exposed to the actual client. While here it's perfectly fine. So let's say state equals mode type is preview. We always start with the preview, and then browser is loading. I think we can set it to true. Oh, this is interesting. Maybe we should not have this browser thing. Maybe we should just do this. Yeah, let's try that. So we'll just work. So that's part of the mode. We'll just update the mode. It's loading Boolean. Yeah, I'm happy with this. We're gonna try this first, and then we have only have the mode. We're probably going to have more stuff here. Yeah, and now we'll have get state, return this dot state, and then set state. Private on state updated emitter workspace state. And then on state updated equals this on state updated emitter event. And then when we set the state, new state, this state equals new state, and then we'll fire an event on that new state. Nice. We don't actually use this package JSON for anything, it seems like. Let's just drop it. Oh, I even have Watcher on it, so we can even remove that. I think. Yep, we can. Oh, what the fuck did I do? Yeah. Cool, and then remove browser window, this.app view. Yeah, this is interesting. Like, and when we add the browser view, does it then load? That's something we need to check. It's loading. Let's just say true. We don't need that watcher in here anymore. That's nice. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So what we need to do now is fix this. Yeah, and of course, oh, interesting. I don't think we actually need to trigger the event here. We don't need this event. We can just do what we do with the messages. We just send it. Send workspace state. So I'll need to change some stuff there. And then what we're going to do is in our create app view, we are going to implement loading listeners. And then we're going to change that state based on that. But let us first go and look at where are the API messages? So I created some, so reload get, so this would be a get workspace state. And then workspace state updated. And then we have reload app view. Okay, great. And then in the Electron API, we need to this will be send workspace state, and this will be workspace state, workspace state. We don't have any app view state anymore. Workspace state updated, and then we have a handle get workspace state, and this returns workspace state. Workspace get workspace state, get workspace state. Cool, and then we need to actually handle that. So that would mean something similar to that would be something like this. Handle get workspace state, this state. So now we're sending the initial state, and now we are also sending updates to that state. So I think this one's okay. And now we need to do it correctly here. So there's nothing like that anymore. We have workspace state. Get workspace state would be workspace state, get workspace state, and then reload app view is fine. Yeah, and we also need to, in the create app view, listen to reload. Get workspace state, and then we have on workspace space state updated, workspace state, workspace state, workspace state, workspace state, workspace state, workspace state updated, workspace state updated. This is a bit fragile. Anyways, and then in our chat panel, or actually in our workspace store, we get workspace state on workspace state updated, workspace state update, and we're just gonna call this state. Cool. That's what we need. And then, yeah, we have that input, but do we actually, where's all this preview stuff? When did I actually send that message? When did I send it? 6/13/17. Okay, we have a bit more time. But where is my, I think that's in the renderer. Yes, we don't have mode here anymore. Yeah, we need to check the editor store. It doesn't have, oh, interesting. So workspace doesn't have mode. We run our workspace state, and that workspace state has a mode. Nice. So we need to check this. Oh, this is interesting. So currently I'm showing the address bar with the Excalibur draw. Okay. So I don't want this to be. Okay, we're gonna do check here, workspace state type equals draw. If that's the case, we're just gonna render out screen. That's the chat panel. Yeah, I think this is enough. And then if the mode is not draw, then we need to do this thing. Like that. And then we have the button. Okay, I think that's it actually. Let's see how it handles itself. Oh, so we do have a tiny button there, but it doesn't have. Why doesn't it have anything? Arrow path icon. Why doesn't it have anything in the thingy? Why is the button so small? Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna remove this, see what happens. Oh, there we go. That's interesting. But don't I have this like class names? What was it? Height 5, width 5. How's this supposed to work? How is this being used inside Tailwind? Okay, I guess we can just do this. Oh, there we go. Hey, it's spinning. Awesome. Okay, so let's handle the actual state, the loading state. So in our workspace now, we should be able to say view web contents on did load, did start loading. We should be able to say if this state mode type equals preview, then we should say this state equals this state mode type. Well, okay, preview is loading true. And then we add another on. And I think this did finish load. I'm not sure what the difference here is. Navigation is done, the spirit of task and the onload event. Okay, let's try that. And then we say false. Okay, so let's see how this is behaving. Hey, it works. It works. And then if we now say this, oops, this disposer and disposable, this Electron API on reload app view, we're gonna say view.web contents reload. Pow! Exciting. Let's also go in and fix the UI a little bit for that thing. Instead of using Slate, okay, we're getting there. Like, yeah, I'm happy with reading on reload view. Okay. Wasn't that like literally added to the... Wait, on... Oh, I see. Of course, constructor. I think we should add this a little bit later. Let's add it there. And let's add like a, I don't know, a little something. Workspace border bottom border B slate like 900 or something. It looks kind of shitty. Like, maybe this should be 400 instead of that. Okay, I guess that's fine. Like, it doesn't look like a browser thingy. That's fine. You know what? I'm gonna change. It's so interesting how quickly it. I really need to find that studio display. Let's see. Whoop! There I am. And then do this. Okay, I'm gonna do this for now. And I'm gonna find a way to charge my phone while I'm streaming, because this isn't working very well. Cool. So now I'm excited, because what I'm gonna do now, I got inspired by the spinning thing, and we are gonna update. We're gonna do two things. So with all these actions happening, when it's creating when it is pending, so this is content, and then yeah, there it is. So when it's resolved, yeah, so this is now the, we're actually going to have an icon here as well. It's not going to be, and then we're going to animate spin, and we're going to use the cog 6-tooth icon, and it's going to be text slate, and we're going to use slate. I'm not sure if slate is the right thing. So while it's working, we're going to have this spinning thing. Let's see how that looks. And what we're also going to do, we are now going to hide the terminal, and we're going to hide the implementation plan. But let's first see how this looks. Oh, it didn't look that amazing, but okay, this is not about looking amazing. But let's do it with the terminal first. So I think I'm gonna create this little component, collapsible, something like that, and then is collapsed. Set collapsed, use state true, so it should start out as collapsed. And then we are gonna, well, the thing is, I want the actual icon to be on this line, so we need to include like this thing as well. Okay, so what I think we're gonna do is we're just gonna add the children. No, we can't just add the children. You know what? I'm just gonna make the thing relative. Class name relative, and then I'm gonna put like an absolute arrow, like top right here, so it will kind of, you will see it here. Oh, but you should be able to like click the whole thing. How am I? Oh, god damn it. You know what? We are gonna make this. We're just gonna do this. So it does take children. React node, but it might not have children. So only if it has children, we're gonna add that stuff. And it has like collapsible action, and it's gonna be name and value children, something like that. Oh, but we're not gonna have a value. That's actually gonna be the children. So we're just gonna have a name for it. It's gonna be a string, and then yeah, maybe everything should be collapsible. Well, no, let's allow it to have a value. Yeah, let's just call it value, and that's gonna be like the gray text thing, and then let's see, how does it look? I'm gonna steal that one. This is how it looks, and then we have name. Oh, this isn't actual. Oh, there we have running command. So this would be name, and this would be value. And we don't necessarily have a value. I think that's fine. And then this would just be children. And this is where we want to do our little collapsible thing. So if we have children, we're going to create this thing. I'm not in the mood for that one. Certainly not that one. Okay. Okay, so if we have children, we're definitely going to render them. Okay. And okay, is collapsed. We're gonna do it null. Or we're gonna render the children here. Children. There we go. And then here we have like the name. And then we want, if we have children, we are gonna say check what's it called, arrow down. I'm just gonna try this. Let's just do this first. Goddamn, UI programming is horrible. Height 3 something, width 3. Let's just see how this looks. So we're gonna try a collapsible action for the terminal. So let's just return collapsible action, and that's gonna be name running command, and value will be action command, and then these would be the children. And then yeah, let's just see if it renders the actual icon there. Oh, I could just refresh. I forgot. Okay, so the arrow is there, and it's not showing anything. It's funny to me that it takes up so much space, though. We'll figure that out. So how do we want this to look? So this is a span, and then value. I think we want to, how do we want to do this? Oh, it's called chevron. That's the thing, chevron. chevron down icon. That's the one I was looking for. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay, so we have the chevron. I guess it should be chevron up. So it will be children and is collapsed. Then it will be chevron. Not. This will be chevron up icon. I can never remember. Like now it's hiding, but now I guess I can't see the UI. No, of course I can't. How am I going to debug this? Can I put it at the bottom maybe? Or I can detach it. Of course I can detach. I could detach it. Okay, let's just see if we can figure this out. Why is it so... Height 60? Why is it height 60? Oh, this is the container for the actual... I think we can put that on the... Okay, let's try and see what happens. Okay, and then we just need that chevron to appear next to the thing. So this will be ML auto, and can I just say that I want this to flex? Would the old text be next to each other then? Look at that. And that's a little bit tiny, the thingy. 5, 5, 5, 5. And of course now the space doesn't work because it's flex. I guess we need like a span around that one as well. And then ML like 2 or something. I'm so lazy with UI. I wonder why this is so, isn't it? Why isn't it taking up the full width? Oh, because I said it was 500 somewhere. Width full. Interesting. Why isn't this taking up everything? This is taking up everything. But this has flex auto. Is it flex auto? That's the reason. Ah. Oh, I have 2 of them. I really want the... I don't think we need to like highlight it's the assistant. Where am I writing that? That it's the assistant. Like we can see that from the hello. Oh, probably dot roll. Here we go. Roll. I don't think we need this one. There we go. Now it's just why doesn't it take up the full width? So this takes up the full width, but this doesn't. Is it because I have flex? What the fuck? Is it the pros thing that does it? Like I can't fucking see that. How do I detach it? I can go into drawing mode. There we go. Let's look at this thing. So pros, what do you do to this element? Where's the element inspector? Hello. So why do you only have a width of 574? Does it? That doesn't help. Flex. Auto. Doesn't do anything. It must have display block. It must be that pros thing. So does it have a width? Yeah, it says 574. Where is this coming from? Is it coming from pros? Ah, it's pros max width. Oh, interesting. Okay, but then let's then we should adjust to that. Let me add this as well to the. So I think we should put pros on everything then. So we have this chat message. Let's do this, and then we do this class name pros. Oh. That didn't work too well, did it? What if I flex this? Does it magically work? No, of course it doesn't. Okay. Oh, God damn it. Why is everything so complicated? So we want to have pros on the whole thing. Oh, wait. Of course, I can just move it one up. I think. Why did it lose? Ah, beautiful. There we go. Okay, nice. So what we're going to do now is continue our little journey into collapsible action. And we are going to set style cursor. Well, let's not do the cursor thing. Let's just see if we can make this happen. On click. Set collapsed. The opposite of is collapsed. Let's see what happens. Look at that. Oh, but there's nothing in the terminal now. Okay, cool. So what we need to do, the children needs to be there. They just shouldn't be shown. or it won't like render out the stuff. That's a very typical thing. So what we're gonna do is rather change. Okay, so let's give the children a container, and then we're gonna tell these children that fuck, this is tricky. So like the children might depend on having an actual height. Okay, it should just be children. But if we are overflow y hidden, yeah, and then we have to programmatically set the height. So is collapsed, I don't know, what's the height of this thing? $20, and then it has some padding. Something like that. Hey, look at that. It's working. Nice. So now we should have, yeah, and now let's detach this. Boop. Nice. Yeah, this is really what I wanted to do. Okay, so when we toggle, we should not set loading to true. Okay, let's fix that. Not here, but in the workspace. Well, let's just set it to whatever the state is. If it is preview, why is it complaining? Oh, I already checked. Okay, but then it should be. Oh, okay. What did I actually want to check there? Okay. Okay, let's just set false for now. I'm actually not sure what we're gonna do there. Okay, so now the experience should be a bit more. Okay, but this is good. We have a couple of more minutes. No! What's happening? We have this initial thing. Where do we have that? Chat item. here we have it. So if there's content, what went wrong here now? So we also have pros here. Wait, chat message. Full, will that help? Oh, we have to start it again to check that. Okay, we can fix that later. I want to try to make a change and see what happens. Oh, it worked. Nice. Oh yeah, it has the max. Oh, that's max width. Okay, interesting. Doesn't matter. Okay, so now I want to change something. Let's sign in with Google and see what happens, and then try to change something. Okay, I would like to be able to remove tasks. Why is this looking so weird? Hold on. Yeah, now it's creating an implement. Oh, I forgot to add the collapsible to the implementation plan. This is kind of cool. How can I make it spin less fast? Tailwind, animate. Animation speed. Change animation speed. Okay, something to fix for later. Okay, so we didn't get. Oh, nothing happens though. Oh, now I can try to refresh. That's nice. Aye, that's nice. Let's just collapsible action. Where is it being used? It's being used there, and we want to use it for validate implementation plan. So content would be collapsible action, and the name would be creating implementation plan, and there's no value to that, but we do certainly have some children. So if we refresh now, yeah. Nice. Nothing happens when I try to delete a task. Oh, I should probably have tried to delete. Oh, I did try. Maybe. Anyways, let's see what it does. It spins so insanely fast. But anyways, I'm super happy with these changes, and now I'm able to insert like back, forward, and an actual input, so we actually have a proper address bar here. And now the point is to kind of minimize what's happening in the chat. And then if you really want to know about the implementation plan, you can. Yay! That's interesting. I wonder what it did. Okay, awesome. Super happy. Thanks so much if you watched this. We'll talk later.